press any button. God damn it, I'm... Settings, control, like, back, audio. Master advanced back, display, frame. Oh, it's only 30. Oh, frame rate is only 30. Back. Pushing hard. 0. That's why I always check it. Because I want to play. Hey. Oh, wait. New game? And what is this? And now we're dressed in red. It wasn't first person. Okay, it seems I'm already in control of my character. Okay, right stick is walking around, that's moving. Gather Lux energy. Hold X to gather Lux energy. You. Oh wait, now I'm floating, I'm no longer welcome. This experience product, finance, digital game. It's a work in progress. No change and grow over time. You know our destination and we trust you'll help you. Our work is inspired by 17th century Dutch culture among other things. The craft evolved by a small group of artists. Small group, Jesus Christ. Wait, some people are chanting. Music is composed by Jorain. The artists have given their voices and soul to the characters you're about to discover. Amanda IP, Bruce Densmore, Victoria Diamond, and Tayo Yi Harnan. Sorry when I didn't read all the names of the other people, it was a bit too much. Welcome to the sacred clearance of Zandari. Welcome to welcome your commencement ceremony. 1666 Amsterdam. Why don't I was about to say it's December 1665. I forgot my buttons that I started at the beginning. Why does it feel like blood power? It reminds me a bit of World of Warcraft, where the anguish or something. What is this? I need to attack the kitten? The spirit, a whisper from across the void, a touch from another world. The spirit holds so many secrets. The night stands straight and strong, eyes shine with courage and virtue. Call to mind the king, the just and the mighty. The page compelled to head out into the world with joy and pride, aim to learn and grow. For only through the journey may it reach full potential. The child radiates innocence, a powerful urge to smell and see everything, to climb and crawl into every nook and cranny, all with an open heart. The alchemist, connected to the elements and tuned with the constant change of the world, grants meditation of true to noble, and the pursuit of wisdom is a sole purpose. The guardian, to stand up and to be true, to rise against the tide, stalwart in the face of challenge and bold and strong to do. The wildling, sounds of rain and wind and foliage, smell of soil and trees, away from the world of man. His heart beats as one with that of nature's order. The dreamer dances in the swirling and thrills of the otherworldly current, going down in every changing path that nobody else can understand. The hermit, his gazes reflects to Rome, thoughts roaming the span of universe, seeking eternal truth and knowledge. Spirit looks nice, not really that nice. The page looks interesting because of knowledge. The child, the alchemist, looks interesting. The guardian, the wilding, the dreamer, that's in the world and worlds of otherworldly. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the hermit. Union cat chose hermit.
Please come in.
Professor Lucas?
Yes. Yes, and you must be Cleo. I'm up here. Please join me.
Be right there.
Professor, tracking a target makes it easy to see see and reach. Expert, Professor Lucas, expert in paleography and Department of History of Bernard Laundry University. So I assume this is modern time.
Pleased to meet you, Professor Lucas.
The pleasure is mine, Cleo. I'm glad you called.
Were you looking for something in particular?
I was, but my intricate classification system failed me once again. You know, this is the exact spot where I met your father for the first time.
Really?
Yes, he was looking for essays on Rembrandt and other Dutch masters. His arms were brimming with books. He could barely see in front of himself.
That sounds like my father. Yes.
I recognized myself in his eagerness to learn. The same eagerness that brings you here, I suppose.
Oh. Yes. I have the letter he gave me. Could you have a look?
Absolutely. Let's go to my desk. So how's my dear friend Aaron?
You called my father a friend.
Of course.
He never talked about you before giving me the letter.
I was devastated when he told me about his condition. I'm sorry, Cleo.
He told you. When?
I saw him about a year ago. He warned me that you were going to call when you were ready.
Oh. I guess he told you a lot.
Not much more. He is a very private person, as you know. Now, let's see that intriguing letter.
Oh,
I can't read past the first line my father wrote. And then there's this last part at the end. Both are in English, but everything else is... I was hoping you could help me. I've never seen anything like this before. The writing seems to be hidden behind some sort of veil, and there's movement in it. It's like something organic.
You're absolutely right. I've only seen this once before. I have a 300-year-old manuscript that has the same protective layer, which means that this letter is from the Zandaris tribe.
Andaris?
Zandaris?
Yes, it's a very ancient tribe. I wonder how your father got this letter.
Okay.
Can you decipher it?
I'm afraid I can't. But there is a tome in here on ancient writing that mentions the Zandaris' protected communication. Although finding it may be a bit of a challenge, I think I might have stored it a little too well. The library's registry should help.
Why are this? Who stores scissors while having them open? Hey, who does that? That's dangerous. Bernard University.
Have you checked the ancient writing system section? The library's registry might help. It's right there in the center.
Ancient and forgotten civilizations, mythology, rituals, floor plan. Yes. So work area. So we are standing currently in the work area. 1, 2 mythology, rituals, and religion, ancient writing system, mythology. Ritual objectives, archives and tool, demonology, arts of the occult, Dutch golden age of the influence of the Rembrandt, witchcraft, for ancient and philosophy, mythology, rituals, and religion. Let's do 1, so 2 and 3. I need to say check both sides. Ancient writings should be here. Oh, wait. Oh, B. No, that's 7. So next to the staircase.
Did you find the tome? The library's registry might help. It's on the table in the center.
Ancient revelation. Limited information exists regarding the Zandaris tribe, with its origins tracing back to the pre-pottery Neolithic period, circa 10,000 years before Christ. More recent references of the Zandaris emerged in the 14th century, alluding to the tribes and secret society. Surviving accounts suggest that certain members of the tribe were in possession of a distinctive object known as Hiparon. When the Hiparon was adorned and directed towards protective information from Zandaris members, the beholder was able to decipher their meaning. The nature of the Hiparon remains unclear, but it seems that the Hiparon that was concealed within an object that appeared unremarkable to the casual observer.
What did you find?
Protected Zandaris information was only decipherable through an object. Something called Hiparon?
Yes, of course.
So you've heard of it before?
I thought it was a legend. It varies depending on the source. I've never seen one.
They said it appears as something unremarkable.
I wonder, has your father ever given you something other than the letter? Something like a key or a pendant?
He gave this to me when I was a child, but I don't think it has anything to do with...
Fascinating.
I don't see how this could help us decipher a language.
Doesn't hurt to try.
Whoa. Yeah.
It doesn't work.
It's all right. Aaron has thought this through. There must be something that we're missing. Something to activate it, maybe.
What makes you so sure that my father was behind this?
Would it really be so surprising?
I just wish he had told me more before he...
I understand, but this is his way to do so. Aaron made sure that we would meet in this very room. He's a brilliant man. None of this is coincidence. Have a look around. Hmm? See if there's anything that piques your interest. Something only you could notice.
Did you know that my father donated a bust of Rembrandt to this school?
I didn't. I'm afraid to say I never paid much attention to their donors.
That must mean something, right? I know he loves this school, but
I'd say follow that lead. There's a section in this library dedicated to Rembrandt.
Oh, let's see. Archaeology, Rembrandt. Yeah, Rembrandt. The Dutch Golden Age and influence of Rembrandt, section 14. Up the staircase.
I'm not sure your father left you anything here, but I do know he would have wanted you to look into Rembrandt. You should take a look at the section dedicated to the master.
Bit of an too obvious tip. Rembrandt, Hammerson from Marine, circa 1660. Generously done by the esteemed luminous and lecturer of our art history, Aaron Longsmith. Why is he?
Show me everything your father might have left you, Cleo. Two heads are better than one.
Chloe, you're close. This text is from an old acquaintance. I trust you'll know what to do. Huh? Jesus Christ. Learn to write, man!
I found something.
Aha. Let's have a look at this together, here at my desk.
You look a bit one, man.
My father left me a note.
Wonderful.
I don't understand it, but my name's on it.
Let's see.
Do you know what these symbols mean?
It seems to refer to a special tool. A sacred tool, most probably, and blood from, I think it specifies lifeline.
Blood from a lifeline. I remember. From the hand.
Uncle, are you gonna cut over your hand like that? Where's the cut?
That's it. That's the Hiparan. Aim it at the letter.
Oh.
Are you all right?
Yes. It's...
Cleo, if you're reading this,
Papa?
it means you're experiencing Nux. It's this dark energy you can feel through your guts. Don't worry. It's yours, Cleo. And you'll become its master.
Okay.
You're my daughter, Mabel, and I love you deeply. I once promised to tell you everything about your mother. This is it, but not the way you were expecting. Take these words as a guide to prepare you for what's coming. It all started on December 30th, 1999. I was with Agnes, my girlfriend at the time. We were in Amsterdam for the year 2000 celebrations, and we had a room in a pretty cool hotel. I thought we were turning the page on a year, a century, the millennium. But it was more than that. We were standing at the beginning of a new cycle. And you, Mabel, would be part of it.
Okay. Everything starts with Agnes.
Everything starts with Agnes, as far as you and I are concerned, Cleo. But in fact, it's hard to grasp how ancient this story is.
Agnes was different, and also yet.
Agnes was different. An old soul, yet joyful, always surprised by life. From the very beginning, it felt as though she already knew me. It was awesome.
I'm not gonna move faster. Agnes had planned something for us in our room.
Agnes had planned something for us in our room that night. Some of her belongings had already been delivered. Ancient artifacts. I was fascinated.
Really had no idea what else happened.
Truly, I had no idea what Agnes had in mind. But you know what, Cleo? I didn't care. I was in love.
I've never questioned Agnes after she had a way.
I never questioned Agnes's actions. She had a way of making me feel important and wanted. Needed, even. As we walked to her room, I felt a new kind of excitement. Impossible to describe. I didn't yet know I was about to lose my grip on reality.
Amsterdam, Night Watch, Rembrandt.
As you'll see, my Ben, losing my grip on reality is an understatement. The truth is, I never had a grip on anything at all.
The closer we got, the more...
The closer we got, the more something stirred in my veins. Nothing unpleasant. More as though the city's canals were running through my body.
The hell is it?
There was something electric about Agnes. A force emanated from her. The force I was about to discover.
Wrong direction? Okay, that's locked. Oh, barrel. All in all, awaited me in the room never felt.
All in all, what awaited me in that room never felt threatening, Cleo. Deep inside, somehow, it always felt as though I'd been chosen. Agnes went directly to the bathroom to put on her magic touch, she said. She didn't need any in my view, but she was being literal, I guess.
That's sorrow in her eyes.
Could you set up my relics the way I told you to? She asked from the bathroom. I had to rummage through a chest, a shelf, even her bag to find those things of hers. So old they were. Unsettling. Did all my mirrors get installed? She asked. Yes. They'd been placed around the bed, and the bed had been moved. Even now, I don't know how, or by whom.
This feels iffy. This is gonna end badly. Candles. Hey.
When everything was ready as Agnes requested, she came out of the bathroom. She was...
Ay.
I have no words to describe what followed, Cleo. It felt ethereal until I lost the thread.
Oh god, we're getting watched by cats.
I woke up or something. I'm still not sure. I was a cat, Cleo. Yes, you read that well. I was a cat. The room was like in a nightmare. Agnes was floating, literally, and seemed frozen in time. Of course, I thought I was dreaming, but not for long. It was too real somehow. I could feel the fur on my body.
Cat sensor. Ooh, cats will show it.
My senses were heightened. Everything I saw or heard became a voice calling me. Go further, and you'll see. Go further, and you'll see.
And the further I went, more real.
The further I went, the more real my sensations became. Yet the world around me felt increasingly surreal. It was scary, disturbing. But something was definitely calling to me, from what seemed to be the other side. And then, in a forest, yes, a forest, I knew it in my bones. It was someone calling me. A woman. Things were blurring together, Cleo. My cat spirit, a thirst for freedom, for leaping onto anything, and my pull toward her calls.
Wait, is that the...
And I saw her, frozen in time, like Agnes in the room. And my cat's spirit again, a need to size her up.
Daughter... Noah, daughter of apothecary Wilhelm, Brooklyn, and of Angela, whose family name has been forgotten. He was raised by the descendants of Zandaros, tried to prepare for her role as the collector. He is the direct descendant of Terra, the first giver and the giver-collector bloodline. First of Zandaris received nuts and spread it upon the earth.
Then it happened. For a brief moment, I became fully feline.
Welcome, Paparazzi. Welcome, Aaron. Aaron? You know my name? We talk? I can talk?
I was in shock, Cleo. Nothing made sense.
Yes, you are my union. My Batarazze.
My cat.
Of course.
But what?
Did
Who?
no one tell you about the ceremony? Where you come from?
What? No! What do you mean?
It matters not for now. I'm Noah, the Collector. Those are the Zendaris. Follow me, and I shall explain anon. We've much to do this night.
It was the only thing I could do anyway, Cleo. That woman, Noah, she seemed like the only one who could clarify all this.
Whoa! That's a massive flaw. On our face. Oh. Amsterdam 1666. Thank you for playing the beginning of Amsterdam 1666. I hope you enjoyed your time with us. We'll soon be able to show our take on Amsterdam and build a mystery around Noah and Aaron. Okay, that was it. Okay. Was it not the longest demo, but also not. There was not much. How do you say? So something is taking place in what was it? In Amsterdam 1666. So you're Noah, and you need to be ritualized or something. I mean, you use some red power, but that seems to be connected to blood. And we went into the ceremony to pick a cat out of 6 or 7, and they all had their own names and their titles and their specific skills. But then we were teleported to the future, I assume the present time, and it was our daughter talking to a scholar that was a friend of our father, that she was giving a letter, and similarly he knew more of this entire her father that was deceased knew about this, but he had worked together with the person that studied all this, but yeah, never was truly informed. And it seemed that the father was in love with a woman, and she was one of these Zandarani, and for some reason he was involved in a ritual that was disguised as a sex game, and he was then mentally transported. No, then he was physically changed to that of a cat while the world around him was frozen in time, and then he was teleported and guided to be teleported back to that moment of Noah's ceremony and become her cat. And assumingly we're gonna pick up the story from that. I have questions. Ellie. It looks cool. The vibe feels well. Okay, I will say that Professor looked a bit wooden. Nice information I need to move along. It's giving you hints to go in what direction. But what it possibly will entail in the game, I have no clue. And let me see the store page one more time. Mixed reviews. Yeah, it's the only thing that you can have review. The prelude is narrative. Oh, This prelude is a narrative experience lasting approximately 30 minutes. It introduces to the world, characters, and the mystery of 66 of them. The core gameplay and investigation tracking. Oh, the core gameplay loop, investigation, tracking, and confronting the original during the SBOT beginnings. Okay, we had some investigation, we had some tracking, but more we didn't have. This is the event that takes place, and then we get teleported to the future. This is Noah who I am. This is possibly us. This is the library. This is the girl. Forgot the guy's name already. This is the scene. So technically he was having sex with his love in here, and then he was transmuted into a cat. Then we go back to this. There is nothing to be honest, it's not bad. It doesn't look bad. It feels the music is good. Graphically it looks good. It looks like a dark atmosphere. It looks nice. But to say more than nothing of the story has been told. You just seen what you are as do they see it? Or you're becoming the collector, and partakes in commencement as he takes the mantle of the collector, and Xandar is tasked with preserving the balance of the world. But the entire 30 minutes or 40 minutes I play was based upon her taking up the mantle, but what we learned was technically nothing. Seemingly plot we learned it's somewhere on magic based, and it's very connected to blood, but yeah. 3 times on one mystery, glimpse towards unfolding across 1966, 1999, and the present day. So yeah, 1966 is where I think most of the story will take place. 1999 was the event that was there where your father was near the millennial, and present day is technically the moment that you are researching what happened to your father, or what your father left behind in that library. The decision must be made early. Choose one, the one who will walk beside you and bound to your path. Now I wonder if there will be a difference in gameplay or something depending on the cat you choose, but no matter what you choose, technically that cat is your father. For the first S, but before I don't know what to think of it. It doesn't look bad, but it's a nice concept. But to see where it's gonna end, we have no clue from this. It's normally I put it on my wish list. Yep, I put it on my wish list, but there's nothing more to be had from this demo. It's just a setup, but it tells nothing. Some strange events occur to create in. So seemingly the timeline between 1666 and 1999 are, and possible present, are connected, but yeah, we don't know much more. I have it on my wish list, people. I hope people like this demo, but yeah, I don't know what to make of it currently. It's not bad. It runs as I need more info to make some decision on this game yet, but I'm gonna keep my eye on it. Alright peeps, hopefully you have fun watching this.